What's going on, guys? Get123 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and just recently Rockstar released to us some news on the radio stations that are going to be in Grand Theft Auto 5, and there's a bit of new cool information here, so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. But before we get into that, I want to tell you guys about a buddy of mine's channel. As you can see on your screen, his channel is Constant GTA, and he's recently started making GTA 5 videos in which he makes a lot of news and other informational videos. So basically, there are a few directors that upload to the channel, and they've got some big plans for what they're going to do. They're going to keep uploading GTA 5 stuff, and also when the game comes out, they're going to be making a crew that you can join on Rockstar.com and play with them. They're going to be playing with their subscribers and stuff like that, and when the game actually comes out, they'll continue uploading quality Grand Theft Auto 5 content, so I strongly suggest you guys click their logo in the center of the screen and subscribe to their channel. So now to get on with today's video, news on the radio stations in GTA 5. So recently, Rockstar gave us a look into the radio stations and some of the music that's going to be in GTA 5, and the first thing I thought is, wow, this sounds like a great improvement from GTA 4, because a lot of people agree that the music in GTA 4 was just lacking. It was kind of weak, it was songs that we had never really heard before, and just, I don't know, it wasn't very good. I really did not enjoy listening to the radio on GTA 4, with the exception of just a few songs. But so far, the radio in GTA 5 sounds really cool. So to start off the news, the first thing Rockstar told us was that the song used in the official trailer debut was called Sleepwalking by the band The Chain Gang of 1974. Now this song's been getting a lot of praise lately. People really like the electronic sound to it, the techno feel, but it's just got a really neat sound to it, so, you know, I think it's a great song that kind of sums up the feel of Grand Theft Auto 5 well. But then also, we got a look at the radio stations themselves, and also 5 previews. But before I tell you guys about those previews, let me just say that Grand Theft Auto 5 is confirmed to have 15 radio stations, and also 240 licensed songs. So that's actually a pretty good amount in my opinion. 240 is more than I expected, and if that doesn't sound like a lot to you, just let's assume that each song is 3 minutes long, which is, you know, that's a conservative estimate, when realistically most songs will be closer to 4 minutes, maybe even longer. That would be over 12 hours of music in GTA 5. Now, that doesn't even include the talk radio and other stuff like that, so there's a lot of music packed into this game, and like I said, 15 radio stations, that's pretty darn good. So now let's talk about the 5 stations that Rockstar gave us previews of, which can actually be found in the description below, so now if you want to pause the video, you can go and check those out, but otherwise, I'm gonna get on with it. The first radio station is East Los FM. Now, when I listen to this one had a very Latino-Mexican feel. This is obviously a tribute to the Mexican culture and stuff in that area. After all, the town is modeled after Los Angeles, which in Spanish is the Angels, the City of Angels, you know, it plays into all that kind of culture. So it was a very cool radio station, but then after that, we had Flylo FM. Now this is a more contemporary hip-hop station. This isn't so much the oldies, but a lot of the new stuff. You know, on here you've got your Tyler, the Creator, and other people like that, so this is going to be just a lot of your newer rap and hip-hop and stuff like that. But then after that, we've got something called Rebel Radio. Now, Rebel Radio is a country station, but they kind of consider themselves a hardcore radio station because they said that country has gone soft. So even though it's not really actually hardcore, it's really just country, but that's going to be the feel for this station. Now, I think that's very appropriate because, of course, this game takes place in Los Santos, and the desert area is huge. So, of course, the country feel to the game is definitely going to be present, and I think that that's going to be a very suiting genre and a great station to add. Up next, number 4 out of 5 is called Vinewood Boulevard Radio. Now, this radio station's a little more interesting. They've got some, a lot of contemporary alternative stuff. Not necessarily pop that you would hear on the radio, but just some different alternative stuff that's, you know, a little bit more underground, but still pretty good. And the 5th and final radio preview that we got was West Coast Classics, and this one was one of my favorites. They've got a lot of really cool old school hip-hop on this one. They've got everything from Skee-Lo to stuff that sounded kind of like Sugar Hill Gang, a lot of influence like that, and it's just got a great old school hip-hop feel. So I imagine that I'm going to be spending a lot of time on that radio station, because in Grand Theft Auto, I really love just driving around, enjoying some of that old school stuff, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And also, I should mention, if you're wondering who that girl is in the thumbnail image, that is one of the confirmed DJs for GTA 5. She's actually a supermodel, but came over to do some DJ work. Her name is Cara Delevingne, maybe Delevingne, not totally sure how to say it, but she's gonna be a DJ on Nonstop Pop FM, so that's very cool. So as you guys can see here, Rockstar's got a lot of stuff planned for their radio here, and I don't have any doubts that this one will be the best to date. You know, Laszlo's back, and that talk radio, that hilarious stuff is going to be back. Personally, I just can't wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, tell me in the comments below what you think, and why don't you tell me, out of these 5 radio stations, which one are you most excited for? Which one sounds the coolest? Definitely let me know. So with that, guys, I will see you next time.